Hi, hello, vanakkam, and welcome back to yet another episode on Little's Law YouTube channel. So today in this video, we are going to see about the Oracle forms under general settings in Neoload. So to go to the Oracle forms, we'll have to go to help, choose license management, and under that you can go to Oracle forms, or in case if we want to navigate it through the other way, you can just go to the share collaboration preferences. So anywhere we go, it will take us to the general settings tab, and here I'm opening the Oracle forms. So what is Oracle forms? So we'll see what is Oracle forms and how can we use it in this video. And before we move on to the video, this is me, Vasan Shanmugam. Please do subscribe to our Little Sly YouTube channel if you have not subscribed yet. So Oracle forms are divided into two tabs. So we have the general settings tab and then we have the sessions tab. So this general settings defines the regular expressions which are used to identify the Oracle form requests and the responses. On the other hand, the sessions the sessions helps us to differentiate the concurrent form, the Oracle form applets. So for example, like running several Oracle form applets, so we can identify our this Oracle forms helps Neoload to identify these Oracle form applets. So first let's see general settings. So general settings tab allows us to configure the regular expression that identifies the content type header in the Oracle form request and responses. So in most cases, Oracle form requests and responses are sent in binary format. Therefore, the content type header value is generally application/octet stream. So for example, like for the other, so here you can see application/octet stream. So in case if we are sending this content type header in a different format, something like a text or an XML, so those come up with application/XML or text. But these Oracle, as I mentioned already, so these Oracle content type header in Oracle form requests and responses, we could see that they are sent in a binary format. So that's the reason they are in applications/octet stream. So the regular expressions that identify the user agent and the server HTTP headers. And in Neoload, several values may be defined for each HTTP header, and Neoload considers a request an Oracle form request if in case. So if these conditions are passed, then they will be considered as an Oracle form. So for example, if the content type HTTP header in the request and responses matches the given regular expression, so you can see here the regular expressions here, or else if the user agent HTTP header matches at least one of the given regular expression. So for example, the content type has to match all the regular expressions, but when it comes to the user agent, it has to match at least one of the given regular expressions. And when it comes to the server HTTP header, it should match at least one of the given regular expressions. So here, in case if we want to add any of these server HTTP header, even we can add them for both the server HTTP header and for the client HTTP header here. So just to recollect, so we have three types of header. One is the content type HTTP header, and then the second one is the user agent HTTP header, and then the server HTTP header. So only when these are matching, we consider them as a valid request, Oracle form request. So we should be very careful in modifying these settings, and any incorrect configuration can cause Neoload to wrongly identify any Oracle form requests. And all these settings have pre-configured default values that allows the recording of Oracle forms requests using an Oracle forms 9i to 12c application server. So there are like different versions of Oracle forms starting from 9i to 12c. So any of these versions will go ahead or go hand in hand with the Neoload pre-configured settings. And then when we move on to the session settings, so in order to differentiate the Oracle form applets which are executing simultaneously in the same web page, or in a different browser tabs, Neoload needs a unique identifier. For example, a form Oracle form session. So we have the session identifier. So we have the JSession ID in most of our scripts and most of our videos. We could have seen the value called JSession ID will be using or will be there in the response where it tells us or it differentiates the request from, or it keeps the identifier unique. So that's the reason we have this session IDs. So for example, if the Oracle form applet sends a request to a particular URL with a session ID, so the session ID will be JSession ID in this case. So when Neoload tries to find this session identifier, and in the Oracle Forms request URL search process is case insensitive. So anyway or anywhere when it finds the value as JSession ID with the same ID throughout the session, it will follow the session until the end of the user or the end of the user's session is getting over. So until that, JSession ID acts as an identifier to keep track of the session. So that's where the session identifier comes into place, and that's how it works in the Oracle form. So we have two things. So we started with general settings, and then we have found this session. So just to recollect, so this session identifier will help to will help us to keep the session unique, and this is the unique identifier, and this will be different for each of these sessions. So we will see with another interesting settings in our next video. Until then, it's bye from Master Shanmugam and Little's Law.